Hello and welcome to the episode of 1.5 of Bridgeport, which we are currently going to be building a gravity group family coaster. So like I stated previously in the last video, real quickly, sorry if my voice sounds really weird. I've been having this cough for a while, so my voice does not sound the best. But anyways, like I previously said in the last video, I took a trip to Europe and Scandinavia where I rode Twister at Grona Lund. I also went to Tivoli, which was really great. But yeah, I rode Twister at Grona Lund, and the only wooden coaster, three wooden coasters I've ridden, I'm pretty sure, have been Ghost Rider at Knott's, which is my home park, Apocalypse at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and then Gold Striker at California's Great America. But I do not remember Gold Striker at all, so I could only really compare Twister to Ghost Rider and sort of Apocalypse, but I haven't ridden Apocalypse in a while, so I could only really compare it to Ghost Rider. And honestly, it was really fun for just being a little family coaster. So I want to kind of emulate that sporadic feeling, that's not the word, I don't know, the whole energetic feeling of Twister while having a layout similar to Ghost Rider. So as you saw earlier, we started off with a straight drop, which I'm pretty sure is not very common. Most of them at least have some sort of pre-drop for gravity groups, but I would assume that since this is built on a pier, the park would have requested like very special instructions for this coaster to be built. But anyways, we're starting off with a double up, and earlier you saw I'm clicking on this track. I was watching Silverret's video of Silverback in Azuri Gardens, and he used this technique of a Gerstlauer, I think it's a Gerstlauer Infinity flat track, to stop like the supports. I also use this in Conga, I think I used this in Conga. So I was like, oh, that might just work. Oh, that was just me testing another coaster type, I don't know why. But anyways, I was thinking that this might just work for having the supports not show on the pier, because either I'd have to put land, like I have to terraform underneath the pier, right underneath it, so then the supports aren't underneath, but then you can't see that nice view of underneath the pier with all those support beams, which I think is kind of cool. Or I would have to make custom supports, and there's no way I'm doing fully custom supports for a wooden coaster. Like, that's not happening. But anyway, since this is episode 1.5, I wanted to release this in time for Planco 2. The like gameplay trailer, I'm currently recording this the night before it releases. At least I live on the west coast of the US, so this gameplay trailer is pretty sure releasing at 10 a.m. So I want to make sure I can get this video out at least 9 a.m. so then, you know, I could get this out before that gameplay trailer releases. So since this is a 1.5, I have been working on the park, and you can see some of the midway games that are put in there, and the Ferris wheel is obviously new. But hopefully the full second episode will release by, I'd say hopefully by the end of this week, because I'll be going to Vegas for the weekend and won't really be able to post. But yeah, so just kind of ignore, or not, the spoilers for the second episode, and let's talk about the actual ride layout. So far we have the drop, the double up, then down. I don't really know what to call it, but then you go into the turnaround, which goes into a couple airtime hills, which is currently where we are right now, where I want to kind of emulate what happened on Twister, where it's just kind of twisting all around itself. Even if it's for a little bit, I want to add it. So I decided that it'd be kind of cool if it was going around this entrance station area. So we're gonna start having it twist all around the station area, but you know, of course I'm not gonna do that in the time lapse until I'm done talking about this, just my luck. But anyways, I also wanted to use this video to just talk about Planet Coaster 2 and I deleted the station, and some stuff that I'm really looking forward to, and what I kind of expect to see tomorrow in the gameplay trailer. Sorry, I'm like kind of pausing because I'm just kind of looking at what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I thought it'd be a good idea to have it go straight down to the brake run. Like usually that doesn't really happen. But anyways, like I was saying, Planet Coaster 2. Yeah, I'm kind of really hoping that we see how the pathing is going to work in the new and improved coaster building system, which I heard has got some major improvements, such as it's smoother from what all the content creators that seen it. They all said that it was smoother. I think Rudy has said that. And I also, like I said, drop tracks, switch tracks, tilt tracks. I mean, that'd be perfect for making a family coaster. Like imagine being able to, oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking back at the thing and it's completely frozen. I think I'm probably looking up reference pictures. But anyways, I really want to see all those different type of track elements just to see what we could make with that. Like I said, a family coaster would be crazy, and Planet Coaster 2. Oh, I think we're finally moving. Yeah, a family coaster would be crazy in Planet Coaster 2. What else? I want to see the pathing system, which like that is kind of a main selling point of this new game, is the new and improved pathing system. They seem to talk about it a lot, so I'm kind of excited to see how it's gonna work. And I always kind of wanted a pathing system like the terrain editor, where you can literally just paint on the ground, but that also probably just wouldn't work. So I'd like to see how the new pathing system works, because I honestly don't mind the pathing system, mainly because I just use a bunch of fake paths. But yeah, I want to see the new pathing system. And then back to the coaster builder, I really hope they don't change the piece by piece coaster builder, because in my opinion it is the best coaster builder in any game. I've played No Limits, I've used FVD for No Limits, and honestly it's just very confusing. And I think with Planet Coaster it's just so easy to make coasters, right? It's just piece by piece, super easy. But yeah, those I think are the water parks. I'm honestly not a big water park person, so I don't really care. Yeah, so I mean, I guess the water parks will be cool, and I will definitely be adding one into the first park I make. And I do have some plans already for especially the surf coaster. That's going to be a really fun addition to Planet Coaster 2. But anyways, I'm currently working on the brake run. I thought that I don't know why I was using ChatGPT to figure out like different logistics of Twister and like how long the brake run is, because this brake run seemed like it was slowing down really fast, and I eventually changed it to a better layout. I'm sorry, this is really boring. I'm just pausing every 2 seconds. But anyways, I'm currently just trying to figure out how the brake run is gonna work. The current plan for the pier is that this is going to be a public pier, so there would be a little entrance slash exit going into the pier from the park, and then you could obviously have just the public walkway coming onto the pier, and that little carousel at the end could, I mean, I don't know like exactly how it would work, but I was thinking like if you have a pass to the amusement park, you could get in for free, or you just pay money to get into the carousel. But here's me changing the brake layout because it was horrible, and this system works a bit better. This kind of takes the same inspiration that I used for the B&M invert, where it slows down a bit, then goes into the final brake run. So it'll act kind of as like hard trims, so then it could go into the final brake run. Like how you can see that final curve is still very much banked into that final brake run. But that is a very fast POV. I've never seen this in time lapse. I would like to say I'm very sorry if I keep umming a lot. This is the first time I'm doing like a time lapse, and it is kind of like nerve-wracking. This is me changing the train colors. I chose to go with gray for like the base, and then adding like these teal out like highlights, I guess you could call them. I'm going for a teal and white coaster for sure. I think it would look really cool. I want to add lights onto the sides like how it is on Ghost Rider. Right here I'm fixing up some banking, and this is basically the final layout. I don't know really what happens in the last 2 minutes of this video, but yeah, just wanted to talk about Planet Coaster 2 a bit, what I'm excited for. Honestly, I feel like I'm missing some stuff. I really hope that we see some sort of Intamin blitz model being added, because currently the main way you make an Intamin blitz is you use the Gerstlauer Infinity trains. So I'd really like to see an actual Intamin blitz. Surf coaster already confirmed, which I feel like made sense to add in the trailer. Oh yeah, so right here I think I'm gonna start trying to cover up those rails underneath. Oh, I guess I'm fixing some Jamo stuff. But anyways, yeah, I am very hopeful that we see an actual Intamin family coaster. I'm really excited. Oh, this is another feature that I'm excited for, is the adding onto the coaster trains. I literally had this thought like a few months ago that what if you could just add onto the coaster trains, like just add pieces. But I kind of thought they would never do that because, like, I don't know, maybe their engine just didn't work that way, but it's working, so that'll be really interesting. Okay, I'm way all over the place, but this is me blocking out the coaster track underneath. But yeah, so adding scenery items to the coaster train is going to be very fun, seeing like the type of trains people make. Obviously, I think the best thing you can do is you can start adding headlights and to the front of the trains, which will be really cool. And I think, yeah, we can make completely unique trains. Every train will have its own personality, basically. And yeah, that is basically the end of this video. This is coming very fast. I didn't know it was gonna end so quick. So yeah,